And I just want to ask, in case, we have listeners who are interested in clerking, if you could tell us a little about your experience as a clerk, what is the work of a clerk and how has that helped you in your practice? I think it will be nice for our listeners to hear a little more about clerkship experience.
I thought it was an amazing experience. Basically, what it is the clerks, as a clerk, you get to work very closely with a judge for a year. And I suppose different judges approach it differently, but typically the clerks are very closely involved in the judge's review of cases that come before the court. The clerks will read the briefs, write recommendations for the judges about how they think the case ought to be decided, or their thoughts about how the issue should be analyzed. They participate in preparing for oral argument, and then also in drafting opinions. So for somebody who was fresh out of law school, it was an incredibly eye-opening experience. I got a ton of experience just watching oral arguments, reading briefs, learning about what kind of advocacy is effective and what kind of advocacy is not effective, how judges react to the certain kinds of framing or certain kinds of tactics that lawyers may use. And so for somebody who's now practicing as a litigator, it was really a valuable experience. And also just on the more mechanical level, just understanding how the procedures of the court work. I think that is something that we grapple with every day, and just having a really intimate understanding of what those procedures are and what the rules are and
Right.
what's going on is
Right.
really helpful.